In Matthew chapter 14, verse 24, we read that, "But the ship already used to be many stadiums away from the land, being tormented by waves, for the wind used to be contrary. But with the fourth watch of the night, he went towards them," that's Jesus, went towards his apostles, "and Jesus was walking on the sea. And the learning disciples, having seen him on the sea, walking, were disturbed, saying that it is an appearance, and they shouted from fear. But immediately he uttered forth to them, saying, You must be courageous. I am. You must not be fearful. And Peter, having answered, said to him, Lord, since you are, you must command me to come towards you on the waters. And the one, as Jesus said, You must come. And having descended from the ship, Peter walked on the waters, and he came towards Jesus. So with the coming of the fourth watch, Jesus went towards his learning disciples, or his students, who were in the ship. And Jesus was walking on the sea. He was going on foot, moving his feet on top of the water of the sea. But when the learning disciples saw or perceived him on the sea walking, and the emphasis is not being put on the fact that he was walking, but the truth that he was walking on the sea, they were disturbed. They were stirred up or agitated, just like a normally calm pool of water is agitated and moves when something else is thrown into it, breaking through its surface and causing a rippling effect over the whole pool. They were disturbed, and they were saying that it is an appearance or a phantasm, a phantom, fantasy, something brought to light. And they shouted from fear. They cried out from fear or terror. They were afraid of it. In the moonlight, even though it was still windy, they could see him in the distance away from the ship that they were in. And immediately he, Jesus, uttered forth, or straightway he spoke to them, saying, You must be courageous, warmly confident, emphatically, I am, or I myself am. It's me. You must not be fearful. Don't be afraid. And Peter answered by saying to him, Lord or Master, since emphatically you are. And the word since could also be translated if, but because the sense and structure is not a questioning statement asking Jesus to prove that he really is who he says he is, Peter believed that's what Jesus said. And that's why he said to Jesus, Lord, since you yourself are, it's definitely you, you must command me to come or go towards you on the waters. And Jesus said, You must come. Jesus did not say, Of course it's me, don't you believe me? Jesus knew that Peter believed what he had told him, and he wanted to go and be with Jesus. And Peter didn't just jump out of the ship without asking Jesus if it was okay, but he told Jesus to command him to walk on the waters, and then he waited for Jesus' command. And when Peter descended or went down away from the ship, he walked on the waters, and he came towards Jesus. Peter did what? Peter walked on the waters just the same as Jesus, and he came and went towards Jesus. The rest of that record you can read for yourselves in Matthew chapter 14.